Right now at 6, a gasoline tanker rollover causes havoc on the highway. Brooke Griffin, live in Manchester with the latest on the fire and the impacts on your morning commute.
Also this morning, a closer look at the sweeping damage left behind by Hurricane Idalia, how Florida is working to make strides forward.
And one police department sounding the alarm on a new phone scam. What scammers on the other side of the line are saying that may trick you out of your money.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good morning, sunshine. 6 o'clock on a Monday, this Labor Day Monday. Hope you're having a good one so far. Thank you for joining us here. I'm Symphony Privet.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Angelo Bavaro. Happy Labor Day. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Keeping it going for a lot of folks out there. And summertime in full effect as you step out the door this morning. We have a potential heat wave on the way. So for all those details, let's get right over to meteorologist Matt Scott.
Nice to have you along, Angelo. Symphony, good morning to you. 6 o'clock on this fine-looking Labor Day, and the weather is going to cooperate for all your barbecues. Last blast of unofficial summer, turning up the heat and humidity over the next couple of days. Get ready for that. September heat wave, really? We made it through all of summer. Barely any 90-degree temperatures. Now we're going to hit you with a few of them. Radar pictures quiet for Connecticut, but just over the border, we're seeing some rainfall over I-87 primarily, moving north to south. So we may get clipped over in Ridgefield, Bethel, Danbury over the next couple of minutes with a little bit of light rain. That's it. We're not looking for anything else. Temperatures up to 69, New Haven, Bridgeport. There's our lucky 61. Willimantic and Putnam. Look at your dew points. Not bad inland, but really starting to creep up. And yeah, may not be an issue today or tomorrow. By the end of the week, those numbers are going to be pretty high. They'll be a little high later on for a brief spell, especially into the evening hours. We don't have a lot to worry about as we take a look at the backyard forecast. Temperature-wise, getting into the upper 80s for the barbecues, looking good. Lower 90s for some of you inland, and getting hotter. Getting more humid. We'll talk about it all coming up. What's getting busy on the roads? Symphony's got the answer.
Yeah, let's check out how the Labor Day morning commute is shaping up. Let me press rewind here. Matt, now, what did you say you listened to this morning?
Higher and higher.
Higher and Higher
Jackie
by
Wilson?
Jackie Wilson.
Uh-huh.
That's a good morning
That
tune.
is a great morning tune. I'm not going to sing it, though. That'll be you. You can sing it.
We don't want you to sing it.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. Let's take a look at how the morning commute is shaping up. Here in Hartford, drive time's looking good on 91 and 84 this morning. Similar situation down in New Haven. However, there's a little bit of a slowdown heading to Bridgeport. Traffic moving at 47 miles per hour. You'll get there in just under 28 minutes. And in Fairfield County, hey, looking good so far on 95 north and southbound, as well as Route 15 this morning. We know this area usually sees a lot of stop and go traffic. As we wrap with a live look in Stamford and Norwalk, stay safe out there.
Also on the roads this morning, it is a busy holiday morning for cleanup crews and police after a tanker overturned on I-84 in Manchester.
Yeah, so we are checking in with Fox 61's Brooke Griffin. This crash causing thousands of gallons of gas to burn, and it's impacting traffic flow out there. Good morning, Brooke.
Yeah, good morning to you both. You know, things are getting a little heavier here with the right two lanes closed. We do have the left lane open. This is 84 East at Manchester. It's just past exit 60. Now, we have had a kind of an ebb and flow of cars coming through. Right now, obviously, things are pretty smooth sailing. It's still early, and it's a holiday, so crews are really being given that time and that room to work. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that although that tanker crash did cause a lot of impacts, crews say that all three people that were involved are expected to be okay. Now take a look at this video from last night. This is really the scene that these crews were working with. The chief tells us around 7 o'clock last night they were called out to exit 60 on 84 East for a car versus truck fire. When they arrived, they say the crews found the truck engulfed in flames. Support crews from Glastonbury were also called in to help them. Responders say that there were 2 people in the car and 1 in the truck, all of which were taken to the hospital, but they are again expected to be okay. They tell us the tanker was carrying about 8,300 gallons of gas. Fire crews shut down both sides of 84 while they tried to get that fire out safely. 84 West is back open at this time, but again, 84 East only has that far left lane open. Now, It doesn't really seem to be causing any issues at this point. Again, it is a holiday, so the traffic is far less through this area than what it would be at this time normally, so that is helping for sure. But they do still have a very heavy presence out here. We have CSP, Manchester Police, and Fire, along with Deep as well, monitoring the situation. So if you do have to come through exit 60 through this area of 84, just make sure that you are paying attention and taking it slow. Live in Manchester, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Alrighty, thank you, Brooke. We'll check back in with you later on this morning, and definitely want to remind folks to take it easy out there and pack some patience if you do have to travel along that part of 84 this morning. All emergency crews here in Hartford responded to a 3-car crash on Laurel Street yesterday afternoon. Police say 5 adults and 1 child went to the hospital. 2 of those people had serious injuries. Right now, no word on what caused that crash. And Oxford police are continuing to investigate 2 crashes over the weekend. Now, the first one happening just after 6 Saturday morning near Governor's Hill and Quaker Farms Road. Crews say a truck hit and snapped a light pole. Eversource was called to the scene to shut off the power. No word on what led up to that crash. Now, later on that day, crews were called to Moose Hill Road after a vehicle hit a tree. Everyone inside was able to get out on their own. That crash is still under investigation.
Newington police are investigating a shooting that began as a road rage incident between 2 cars. This happened around 11:30 p.m. Saturday by Cedar Street and Old Farm Drive. Police say somebody inside of a light gray early model Nissan Altima fired a gun, hitting that other car. Nobody was hurt. Anybody with information or surveillance video is asked to call police. New Haven police investigating a pair of shootings that sent 3 people to the hospital. The first happening shortly after 1 o'clock yesterday morning on Sherman Avenue. Now, when officers got on scene, they found a man and a woman shot. Both of them are expected to be okay. A few hours after that, police learned a man went to Yale New Haven Hospital with a gunshot wound. They say they got a shot spotter alert about gunfire in the 500 block of Ferry Street about 15 minutes before they responded to the hospital. We're told that man is stable but has serious injuries.
Well, school bus drivers in Bolton and Coventry could go on strike tomorrow.
Yeah, and those Coventry drivers, they are threatening a strike if an agreement is not reached between M&J Bus Company and the union. A message to parents on Coventry Public Schools website shows buildings will be open for early drop-off and late pickup. That will happen at Coventry Grammar School, G.H. Robertson School, Captain Nathan Hale Middle School, and Coventry High School. That strike would also impact a late bus service for all those student athletes. Coventry Public School Superintendent releasing a statement about the possible strike, saying, quote, "Unfortunately, when an issue such as this arises, in the end, the students are the ones who suffer because their schedule and routine is so greatly impacted." We're told Bolton's drivers are expected to join Coventry if there is a strike that happens.
Well, today, more than $25 million in SNAP benefits will be distributed to families across Connecticut. The money will go to the families of more than 200,000 children who are enrolled in free or reduced price school meals and receive SNAP. The one-time supplemental benefit will amount to $120 per child. Another round of special benefits is expected in the coming weeks. Well, Labor Day is here and a lot of folks are off work enjoying the last hurrah of summer.
Yeah, so one of the big questions this morning, what's open, what's closed for the holiday today? Well, let's break it down this morning. Banks and post offices, those are closed, but ATMs and some services may still be available. Government offices, those will also be closed. UPS stores will not be open. FedEx operates on modified hours and will not do pickup and delivery. Big box store Costco is not open, but others like Target, Walmart, those are open, and cafes and restaurants, Starbucks and McDonald's will continue business as normal.
And happening today, the 61st Newtown Labor Day Parade.
Yeah, all that fun starts at 10 o'clock this morning. Connecticut officials, including the governor and the lieutenant governor, will all be in attendance. Families can enjoy the floats, the fire trucks, festive music, a lot more. That parade route starts near the intersection of Main Street and Schoolhouse Hill Road.
A registration for this year's Manchester Road Race is off to a quick start. Organizers say it took less than 32 hours to get the first 1,000 people signed up for the Thanksgiving Day run. Now, if you're ready to lace up your shoes and hit the ground running for a good cause, you still have time. Anyone who registers by September 30th will pay an entry fee of $32. Now, after that, the fee will go up. So why not, cash in on this budget here, this deal? This is the 87th year for the race, and Fox 61 is a proud sponsor. We will present live coverage of the race on Thanksgiving Day.
Hard to believe we're talking about Thanksgiving
right?
coming up.
Oh my gosh,
Jeez,
where
let's
has the time
enjoy
gone?
the end of summer while it's still here.